first clue is almost laughably small. The shoes. In a world where people own endless pairs, the odds of Tissot, here we are, right in the middle of what feels like a live-action romantic comedy twist. Yeon-Seok and Soo-Bin suddenly becoming the subjects of whispers that fans insist are no longer just whispers. But before we tumble headfirst into the excitement, here's a gentle reality check. Everything you're about to hear blends playful interpretation with the kind of detective work fans love. These moments come from variety show clips and eagle-eyed viewers, not anything carved in stone. Treat this as warm-hearted speculation designed to entertain, not an official verdict. Now cue that soft, dramatic music and an imaginary slow zoom, because our story begins on what looks like a totally normal afternoon during a variety show shoot. Games, noise, snapshots, cheerful chaos. Absolutely ordinary, until a tiny string of details starts to feel a little too perfectly romantic. Clue number 1 is almost comically small. The shoes. In a world where people can own a whole closet of footwear, the idea of two actors showing up in near-matching, neutral-colored sneakers with the same shape and even the same type of sole seems almost too cute to shrug off. One time could be nothing. But on the same shoot, surrounded by this subtle rom-com vibe, it starts feeling a bit planned. Then comes clue number 2, their seats. Variety shows usually mix people around for balance and energy, yet somehow these two wound up right next to each other, tucked into the same cozy bit of space. When the group leaned back for pictures, everyone else tilted outward, except them, whose heads naturally angled toward each other as if rehearsed. The camera caught it. Viewers caught it. And fans absolutely refused to ignore it. Then came the tiny in-between beats, light teasing that sounded a touch gentler, jokes that carried a warmer edge, those shy smiles that lingered just a breath longer than necessary. When someone mentioned their matching shoes on set, the laughter that followed felt quietly knowing, and neither one rushed to dismiss it. Online, fans did what fans always do, piecing these fragments together into an unfolding love story. And the way the two of them sat there, letting the jokes wash over them with relaxed smiles, made it seem like they already knew the ending, while everyone else was still connecting the dots. And this isn't the first time in the past year that viewers have raised eyebrows. They've pointed out overlapping travel stops, similar arrival timings at events, almost identical raincoats worn in separate airport photos, and soft, supportive interactions online. Any of those on their own wouldn't mean much, but lined up together, they form a strangely poetic pattern. Combine that with the easy rapport they share in interviews and behind-the-scenes clips, and it becomes the sort of chemistry that keeps people guessing even without any official statement. Of course, at the end of the day, celebrities are people, and their personal lives belong to them. Whatever their relationship truly is, only they get to define it. This entire story is shared with warmth and imagination, not as a confirmed fact. Whether this eventually becomes a real love announcement or remains one of fandom's most delightful fantasies, the real magic lies in the small things, the shared laugh, the subtle lean, the pair of shoes that suddenly feels symbolic. These quiet sparks are what fandoms thrive on. So here's to more variety shows, more unintentionally adorable moments, and more gentle, romantic mysteries that make watching along even sweeter.